Hello, Vimeka here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. I do sometimes think maybe I'm not showing off enough battles,
There are
but
two enemies.
they're really not that difficult
Give me a
if they're
sec.
not
I'll scan the
against
target.
a new monster compared to the battles that we've seen. Okay.
Kenkun defeated an enemy. Last one. The enemy is still. It has multiple weaknesses.
Yep, one of them is definitely lightning.
Persona! I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
Kicking in the face seems impolite, really, doesn't it? Oh well. Trouble is that after a little while, these enemies, they're not even hard, they're just kind of irritating. Thus take up a lot of your time, at least occasionally you find something new like
Give me a
this.
sec. I'll scan the target.
No, why says listen
It's weak
before that
against
happens.
strike attacks.
Good night! Okay, everything's going according to plan.
Those look like weapons that Akihiko could accidentally stab himself with quite easily.
Watch out! There are 4 enemies.
Persona!
Here I come!
Way to go, Ken!
That was a pretty cool move, actually.
Here I come! Good job, Kenkun! 2 more to go! Another! Please help me!
Good night!
Well done!
Good night!
All of these have been pretty cool attacks.
Now!
This was worth watching. I would have to go there anyway, because that's where the missing people are supposed to be.
There's one enemy, and it's powerful.
It also looks quite cool.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. Proceeding. It must be eliminated.
Persona! Still alive.
It's weak against ice.
I really don't know.
A surprise attack.
How is it surprising? I already knew about it.
Oh, crap!
Attack that rather irritatingly I couldn't avoid, even though I tried. Honestly, this is one of the problems with coming into Tartarus this often. And it really does feel like it's quite often, actually. I just get sick of having to go through it.
There's someone on this floor.
Okay.
There are two enemies. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. You found the enemy's weakness. Do it again.
I found one enemy's weakness.
Cannon. Coon's in trouble.
And he'll fix
It's weak
himself in a
against
minute.
fire. Use Augie skills. One more to go.
Don't overdo it.
It seems like it's weak against fire.
Oh,
Only
okay.
one enemy left.
Oh, Sato, isn't it? I knew one of my Pokemon, Sona's new fire attacks. Yes. Now then, this seems like a good idea. So does saving. But I want to finish this by the time I finish this episode, if you see what I mean. So let's go back in there. we've fully explored this. In fact, to be perfectly honest, I might not fight two enemies the next time. Depends what it does. You know, there are things here that I never actually use that, well, alright, it has Gale/expose. Legion. I have never used Legion in battle, so of course I might never use her in battle, Ganga either, but oh, okay, cool.
My persona learned a new ability. It restores your health a little when you advance to the next floor.
Good.
Two enemies left!
Yes, of course they are. There were two enemies left before, so of course there's going to be two enemies left now.
One enemy left!
Yes, that's because there were two before and I got rid of one. No, I don't think... Oh, okay. I don't think that's happened before, but... Good. Cut out that bit about it not happening before. I don't think that's very interesting. I don't feel great, and you know what? Shove it. I've fought enough things on this floor, on the previous floors, to make up for not fighting them on that floor. So I don't really care.
A rare form! Destroy it!
I would, but it is probably going to run before I get the chance. Oh, that
I
happened.
guess that went alright.
It did. That went really well. Maybe that was worth it. Alright, enough of this. Let's just beat the boss. Good. You already know about the good luck things here. I'm not reading out the bits of
It
dialogue
seems
we
like
know.
it's exceptionally strong. Its arcana is the magician.
Yeah, it does sort of look magician-y. You know what? You're not going to tell me what that thing's weak to, are you? Let's see if it's weak to fire. It's probably not weak to anything.
Persona! The enemy is still alive.
Yep, and it does seem like it's got good,
That wasn't good.
attacks don't hurt it much. Unfortunately.
I couldn't finish finish it off.
Proceeding. The enemy is still alive. That wasn't good.
Okay, I'm glad I've got him as the healer for this one.
Persona! I couldn't finish it off. Persona!
I don't think that thing can do anything. I think I should just
must be
choose the most
eliminated.
powerful attack I've got. Keep using it.
That wasn't good.
Let's go! Still alive.
Medium fire will do.
Persona! The enemy is still alive. Igus is in trouble! That wasn't good.
As are all of us, indeed.
Let's go! Still alive. Persona!
Persona! It must be eliminated. That wasn't good.
Let's go! I couldn't finish it off.
I'm not sure that the fire is actually doing anything to it at all. I mean, let's just see here. At the moment, well, last time it was on 57, and now it's on 21. Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. I don't get how this works, but yes, that did actually hurt it. Not for much longer.
I'm overheating. Igus is unconscious. I guess that went all right.
Well, yeah, I mean, normally we don't lose to members of our party. He's only
I'll take care of the
unconscious.
healing. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'll take care of the healing.
thank you. Cool, thank you. Alright, well, I would normally, go upstairs, but I know that we're not going to be able to collect the old document on time, and I really am sick of Tartarus at this point. I don't know where I would find this other person. I'll tell you what, I will go up one level and see if she says the other person's here, but if not, I'm gonna have to get more accurate information on where the person is.
Please spread out and search the area.
I don't have to fight things here. Let's just see if we can find this missing person. I think they were between 135 and 130 something. So,
There's someone on this.
alright, good. Let's just go and rescue this person. And then we're done. Right, it will take... Ah, there you are. Yes, let's get to back to the entrance as quickly as we can. I've had enough of this. Okay. Well, I don't think that we managed to get the thing that that she wants, that you can collect from one of these golden giant hand things, but never mind. Alright, well, I think that we can probably get 10 minutes, since these episodes end up being quite short sometimes, these Tartarus ones. Another 10 minutes before we end the episode. Those incidents with the unconscious people, is it me, or do they seem to be getting worse? No, it's not just you, they're definitely on the rise. So over the news too, the whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it started happening all over the world? Hey, don't say stuff like that. Oh, I'm famished. I'm going to try something special today. Would you like to come along? Then I'll meet you at Paul Mall. I'll show you it'll be worth your time. By the way, I must visit the snack counter. Maybe after school you should... Oh, that's not dialogue. The only reason I would not do this, I very nearly finished I'm very nearly at 10 with Beeb, which is why I'm not going to do that, but... Okay, apparently it's going to take a while. Look, sorry, it's just, I thought that next full moon's coming up, and since Chidori is getting better, I think I should start training again. Besides, those apathy freaks popping up everywhere. Yeah, it's just because I thought that we were going to move outwards in our... We were going to have our final thingy-bob would be close friends with him. Guess. Take your seats, class, and we'll begin. Haifu mai yo I mu na ya ko tu mo chai wa ro ni. This is maths class normally, yes? This is my ha isn't feeling well, so I'll be filling in for her. So, this is a class where we'd normally have maths. Maths being a very important subject that we presumably still have to study. So I assume that you're going to tell us about maths. Since you came here expecting a maths lesson, I'll talk about numerology. Well, see, that's not really maths, or really anything to do with maths, apart from the fact that it sort of has numbers in it. Numerology is a type of maths that proceeds the world through a series of numbers. Essentially, its practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, and numerologists take advantage of that. It's said that the first numerologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean theory, but he's also famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils researched what they call Pythagoreanism. They realised that everything exists on this world corresponds to a number. They considered odd numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. They also verified the existence of holy and unholy numbers. I'm not sure they did verify them. They might have thought they verified them. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4 because they add up to 10, which represents completeness. They considered these 4 numbers to be the holy numbers, the most important of all. They're called the Taktras. Others later developed on the foundation laid by the Pythagoreans. More recently, there's been work done on the relationship between numbers and names. Let's look at this a little closer. I'll show you a method by which you can interpret your own name's meaning. Be sure to include your middle name too. Now, convert each letter to a number. A for 1, 2 for B, and so on. Add the numbers for each letter in your name. If a letter has a 2-digit number, like 14 for N, add the 2 digits together to make a single digit. By the end, you should have a number between 1 and 9. Okay. What if your name has a Z in it? Which would... Never mind. This joke has gone wrong. Just ignore me. This number represents an individual's overall personality. Based on that number's properties, you can derive the person's general characteristics. Are you listening? I hope this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. How about a little test to see if you're paying attention? Get it wrong and numbers will haunt you even in your sleep. The thing you said earlier. Who should I pick? Alright, Adam, I ask thee. What's a collective name for the 4 holy numbers in numerology? That's correct. The actuarial tables predict a happy future for you. A few words on numerology and names before we dismiss. Numerology can also be used to discern your inner self, public persona, your future, and so on. Convert the vowels in your name into numbers and add them up. That reveals your inner self. Then take the consonants and do the same thing to get the persona you display in public. Using the method with your birth date will calculate your future. Be sure to use Christian era dates in this calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. By adding the digits of your birth date to the others, you can... I am so surprised that they've managed to not fall asleep during this lecture. I mean, this guy can believe what he likes. I'm just not sure this is a maths lesson, really, is it? Well, since Beeb isn't here. Do you want to come to my house again? I have something to give you. Please? Sorry, I couldn't give this to you at school, but it gave me an excuse to see you. Now, you're making me feel guilty. Sorry. Remember the kids we coaxed? The 4 of them each wrote something for us. They're kind of mouthy, but they have their moments. You're sweet, Adam. You'll be a good father. Here, this is for you, Adam. They told me to give it to you. Aren't they cute? That's why I called you up. It was my excuse for inviting you over. Today my parents aren't home. Last time you came over, it got a bit weird. I feel like I tricked you into coming, but I was hoping we could try again. You helped me find my true calling, Adam. I'm so glad we met. I want to give you a special thank you. So you stay with me a while longer? I love you. I love you, Adam.
Sup, dude?
Oh, nothing. Well, I'm getting tired of talking after that long lecture. Maybe this hasn't been a super long episode, but I am gonna end it there. I will see you next time.